Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News today. I am your host, Lei. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. Toddler dies after grandmother leaves her in hot car for 8 hours. Safety concerns spike at mass, and Cass, Wu says. USDA makes federal help available to masked farmers. Hopedale Police Department say Facebook page targeted in hack. Police investigating after suspects in stolen car open fire on Burlington apartment building. Toddler dies after grandmother leaves her in hot car for 8 hours. A 14-month-old girl has died after being left in a vehicle for about 8 hours on Long Island, Suffolk County Police said Tuesday. According to police, Keasia Evans' grandmother, a 54-year-old Greenlawn woman, forgot to drop her off at daycare on Monday and went to work, leaving the child in a car seat in the back. The toddler was taken to St. Catherine of Siena Medical Center in Smithtown, where she was pronounced dead. The death is under investigation and no criminal charges have been filed. About 40 children die of heat stroke in the United States every year after being left or becoming trapped in a car, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation. The majority of cases happen when a parent or caregiver forgets that the child is in the car. Safety concerns spike at mass, and Cass, Wu says. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu said Wednesday that public safety concerns regarding the area of Massachusetts Avenue and Melnia Cass Boulevard have spiked in recent weeks. Speaking with host Jimmy Hills on his program Java with Jimmy Wednesday morning, Wu said that the city's nonprofit partners have raised the alarm to her administration over the past month. Mayor Wu reiterated that efforts to help the homeless and drug addicts have been successful. Nearly half of the people who lived in Mass and Cass when she took office have moved from transitional housing to permanent housing because they changed their lives, she said. The mayor cited low-threshold housing, 24-hour medical support, employment counseling, and case management as proof. But at the same time, she said the success of these services could lead to more people coming to Boston looking for them. USDA makes federal help available to masked farmers. Bay State farmers whose crops were destroyed in recent floods can now apply for low-interest loans and refinance existing loans, after the U.S. Department of Agriculture designated parts of the state primary natural disaster areas on Tuesday. The 7 Massachusetts counties designated as primary natural disaster areas are Berkshire, Bristol, Franklin, Hampton, Hampshire, Norfolk, and Worcester. Contiguous counties are also eligible, including Dukes, Middlesex, Plymouth, and Suffolk. The state's Department of Agricultural Resources estimated that about 2,000 acres of crops worth at least $15 million were lost due to the mid-July flooding, affecting at least 75 Massachusetts farms. Some of those farms will also see aid coming their way from the state, after lawmakers struck a deal late Monday night to send $20 million in flood relief to western Massachusetts. Hopedale Police Department say Facebook page targeted in hack. A post popped up on the official Hopedale Police Department Facebook page that had people doing a double take. The online message glorified the shooting of a transgender person. "We're here to help people and that post was not helpful," Hopedale Police Chief Mark Giovanella said. The chief said the site was hacked just before midnight on Tuesday. "We immediately tried to have the post removed, and then we realized we were locked out of our account because it was hacked and taken over by another identity," he said. 14 hours after the message was posted, the Massachusetts Chiefs of Police Association and a local representative got the post removed by communicating with Facebook. Town officials said no other systems in the community were compromised, and they'll work to better secure the Facebook page. Police investigating after suspects in stolen car opened fire on Burlington apartment building. An investigation is underway after 2 suspects in a stolen car opened fire at an apartment complex in Burlington on Wednesday morning, leaving a housing unit riddled with bullet holes, authorities said. Police later confirmed that the suspects in the shooting fired 21 shots. They were also said to be traveling in a car that was stolen out of Everett. The suspects fled the scene and the stolen vehicle was recovered in a nearby neighborhood, according to police. There were no reported injuries in the shooting. Video from the scene showed detectives scouring the area for evidence and a fence atop a rock wall roped off with yellow crime tape. In a statement, Chief Thomas Brown said, "The Burlington Police Department believes this is a targeted act that does not pose an ongoing threat." There were no additional details immediately available. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.